Ladies and gentlemen, life is a schoolroom, and whether we notice it or not, each passing moment is a lesson waiting to be uncovered. Let us reflect on 15 lessons that have the power to transform not only how we live but who we are. 1. Begin within. To truly change the world, one must first change oneself. Growth does not come from altering the external landscape but from cultivating the garden of the soul. The roots of transformation run inward before they bloom outward. 2. Simplicity reveals truth. In a world that glorifies complexity, remember that truth is not hidden in the labyrinth but in the open meadow. Strip away the unnecessary, and the essence of life will shine clear. 3. Choices shape destinies. Every moment offers a choice, and each choice etches a mark upon your story. Choose with integrity, for what seems small today may steer the great ship of your life tomorrow. 4. Adversity is the master sculptor. Do not curse the storms, for they carve your character and reveal the strength you did not know you possessed. Each trial is a chisel, refining your rough edges into something exquisite. 5. Relationships are the fabric of existence. No man or woman is an island. We are woven together in a tapestry of relationships, where kindness, empathy, and love are the threads that endure. 6. Serve before seeking. Greatness is not found in what you receive but in what you give. The soul expands when it pours itself out for others. 7. Learn to listen. Listening is not the absence of speaking, it is the presence of understanding. To hear truly is to connect deeply. 8. Gratitude magnifies joy. In the smallest blessings, there is a wealth of joy. Count your blessings, and you will find that the act of gratitude multiplies them. 9. Time is the ultimate treasure. We all are given a finite measure of time. Spend it wisely, not in the pursuit of fleeting pleasures but in the cultivation of enduring joys. 10. Failures are not the end. To fail is not to fall into despair, it is to step closer to wisdom. Every failure holds within it the seed of a future success, if only we are willing to learn. 11. Humility is strength. True greatness lies not in pride but in humility. The one who bends low often sees the clearest, for they are close to the ground of reality. 12. Guard your thoughts. The thoughts you entertain shape the life you live. Let them be noble, kind, and worthy, for they are the architects of your character. 13. Hope is a light in the darkness. Even in the darkest hour, hope kindles a flame that guides us forward. Do not underestimate the power of hope to sustain you. 14. Eternity gives perspective. When life feels overwhelming, remember to view it through the lens of eternity. The temporary fades, what is eternal endures. 15. Never stop learning. The moment we believe we have learned enough is the moment we begin to stagnate. Stay curious, remain teachable, and the world will always have something new to offer. The journey within, expanded keynote. Growth, the cornerstone of human existence, often begins in the quiet moments of reflection rather than the clamor of external achievements. We are drawn to believe that change is something external, new habits, surroundings, or accolades, but the truest transformation takes place in the unseen realms of our inner lives. It is a process of unearthing, of peeling back the layers of distractions and facades to uncover the core of who we are. This journey requires courage, for what we find within may not always align with the image we project outwardly. Yet, in this courage lies the seed of profound growth. The world around us is in constant flux, yet there remains a quiet truth: no external change can bring lasting fulfillment unless it resonates with the inner self. Imagine a traveler setting out on a journey but carrying a distorted map. Without clarity about the destination or an understanding of the terrain, progress becomes futile, even chaotic. Similarly, unless we chart the landscape of our inner being, we wander through life, mistaking activity for purpose. The map we carry is shaped by our beliefs, values, and self-perception. When these are aligned with truth, they guide us toward meaningful growth. Reflection is a vital companion on this journey. It is not merely thinking about one's actions but understanding the motives and emotions behind them. Why do we pursue certain paths? What fears hold us back, and what passions drive us forward? These are not simple questions, nor do they have easy answers, but pondering them reveals a depth that external successes cannot provide. A person who reflects learns not only from triumphs but also from failures, viewing setbacks as opportunities for insight rather than signs of inadequacy. This internal exploration is not a solitary endeavor. Though the journey is deeply personal, the insights gained often connect us more fully to others. When we understand our own desires and struggles, we become more empathetic toward those of others. Self-awareness nurtures relationships, as it allows us to approach others not from a place of judgment but of compassion. It teaches us that our similarities far outweigh our differences and that we are bound by the shared experience of being human. The journey is also marked by the need for honesty, a willingness to confront truths that may be uncomfortable. It is easier to ignore our flaws, to justify behaviors that do not serve us, and to blame circumstances for our discontent. Yet, growth demands that we face these truths head on. This confrontation is not about self-criticism but about self-awareness. When we are honest about our shortcomings, we open the door to change. In contrast, denial locks us in a cycle of stagnation, where the same patterns repeat without resolution. Patience is another essential aspect of this journey. Growth is seldom instantaneous, it unfolds gradually, often in ways that are imperceptible at first. We live in a culture that prizes speed and immediate results, but the transformation of the self does not conform to these expectations. Just as a tree takes years to grow from a seed into its full stature, so too does the process of inner growth require time and nurturing. Impatience can lead to frustration, but a patient heart finds joy in the journey itself, trusting that each step, no matter how small, contributes to the whole. An essential part of this process is learning to listen, not to the noise of the world but to the quiet voice within. In the midst of life's busyness, it is easy to drown out this voice, to dismiss it as unimportant or impractical. However, this inner voice often holds the key to our deepest truths. It speaks not in commands but in whispers, guiding us toward authenticity. Listening requires stillness, a deliberate choice to pause and tune in. Through this practice, we discover insights that might otherwise remain hidden amidst the rush of daily life. The value of simplicity, expanded keynote. Simplicity, often overshadowed in a world that prizes complexity, holds profound wisdom and enduring strength. Life has a way of entangling itself with layers of expectations, demands, and distractions, convincing us that the path to success or fulfillment lies in mastering these intricacies. Yet, the essence of life, the truths that guide and sustain us, is not buried in complications but revealed in simplicity. Stripping away the unnecessary is not a retreat into naivety but an embrace of clarity, where purpose and meaning shine unclouded by the excess. At its core, simplicity is about prioritization. It is the art of discerning what truly matters and focusing our energy on those things. In an age of endless options and constant stimulation, this is no small task. Each day, we are bombarded with choices: what to do, where to go, what to acquire, and the sheer volume can be paralyzing. Simplicity cuts through this noise, reminding us that the abundance of options does not equate to the abundance of meaning. It encourages us to ask, what truly adds value to my life? What aligns with my principles and passions? The answers to these questions often reveal that less is more. Consider how simplicity clarifies thought. A mind cluttered with distractions struggles to focus, much like a room filled with unnecessary objects becomes difficult to navigate. Simplifying our mental landscape begins with identifying what occupies our thoughts and determining whether it serves us. Worries, grudges, and trivial pursuits can weigh us down, while a focus on gratitude, purpose, and growth lightens the load. Simplicity in thought does not mean avoiding complexity but approaching it with a clear and centered mind, unburdened by irrelevant clutter. Simplicity also extends to the way we communicate. In an era where information is abundant, clarity in expression is a gift. Words, when used thoughtfully, can convey profound truths without the need for excessive adornment. The simplest statements often carry the greatest weight. Consider the power of "I forgive you," "Thank you," or "I believe in you." These phrases, unembellished and direct, resonate deeply because they strike at the heart of human experience. In seeking simplicity in our words, we also foster understanding and connection with others, cutting through potential misunderstandings to reach genuine shared meaning. In action, simplicity encourages intentional living. It challenges us to evaluate how we spend our time and energy, ensuring that our daily activities align with our broader goals and values. Many of us find ourselves caught in cycles of busyness, mistaking activity for progress. Simplicity reminds us to pause, reflect, and choose our commitments wisely. By focusing on what truly matters, we not only accomplish more but also experience greater fulfillment in the process. Simplicity transforms life from a race to a journey, where each step is taken with purpose and mindfulness. Simplicity does not imply the absence of ambition or depth. On the contrary, it allows us to pursue these qualities more effectively. A complex life can dilute our focus, spreading our attention too thin across too many areas. By simplifying, we create space to dive deeply into the pursuits that truly inspire us. Whether it's mastering a skill, building meaningful relationships, or contributing to a cause, simplicity amplifies our ability to engage fully and passionately. The value of simplicity is perhaps most evident in nature. A single tree, standing tall against the sky, embodies both elegance and strength. It does not strive to impress, it simply grows, rooted in its purpose. Nature thrives in simplicity, teaching us that beauty and function coexist seamlessly when excess is removed. Similarly, when we align our lives with the principles of simplicity, we find a rhythm that feels both natural and sustainable. Simplicity also fosters contentment. In a culture that often equates happiness with accumulation, more possessions, more achievements, more recognition, simplicity challenges this narrative. It shows us that joy is not found in having everything but in appreciating enough. When we let go of the relentless pursuit of more, we open ourselves to the richness of the present moment. A shared laugh, a quiet walk, a good book, these simple pleasures, when fully savored, reveal the profound beauty of life as it is. Simplicity is an act of resistance against a world that thrives on complexity for profit and distraction. Advertisements tell us we need the latest gadget, the trendiest clothes, the most extravagant experiences. Simplicity reminds us that our worth is not tied to these external measures. It invites us to define success on our own terms, based on our values rather than society's expectations. In doing so, we reclaim our autonomy and find peace in being rather than having. The strength of choices. Expanded keynote. Life is a series of choices, each one a brushstroke contributing to the masterpiece of our existence. While we often view choices as mere reactions to circumstances, they hold far greater power. Choices are the architects of our destiny, shaping the course of our lives one decision at a time. In the seemingly mundane moments, the decisions we make ripple outward, influencing not only our own paths but also the lives of those around us. Recognizing the strength of choices means acknowledging the profound responsibility and opportunity they carry. Every choice, no matter how small it may seem, contributes to the person we are becoming. Consider the choice of words in a conversation. A kind word, though fleeting, can inspire confidence or heal a wound. Conversely, harsh words, even in anger, can leave scars that linger far longer than intended. These small choices, repeated consistently, build our character and define our relationships. The strength of choices lies not in their grandiosity but in their cumulative impact. A single decision may seem insignificant, but over time, a pattern emerges, revealing the values we hold and the priorities we embrace. The strength of choices is most evident in moments of challenge. When faced with adversity, we are often tempted to choose the path of least resistance, to avoid conflict, delay decisions, or compromise our principles. Yet, it is in these moments that our character is tested and refined. Choosing integrity over convenience, courage over fear, and perseverance over surrender strengthens the foundation upon which our lives are built. These choices may not yield immediate rewards, but they cultivate resilience and self-respect, qualities that sustain us through life's uncertainties. Choices are also the tools through which we express our values. What we choose to prioritize reveals what matters most to us. For instance, choosing to spend time with loved ones over pursuing material success reflects a value for connection and relationships. On the other hand, dedicating oneself to a meaningful cause, even at personal cost, demonstrates a commitment to purpose and justice. In this way, our choices serve as a mirror, reflecting not only our values but also the legacy we wish to leave behind. The freedom to choose is a gift, but it also comes with the weight of responsibility. It can be tempting to blame circumstances, other people, or fate for the outcomes of our lives. However, true empowerment lies in recognizing that, while we cannot control everything, we can control how we respond. Even in situations where options are limited, the choice of perspective remains ours. We can choose to view setbacks as opportunities for growth or to find gratitude in the midst of difficulty. This mindset transforms even the harshest realities into moments of agency and purpose. At times, the abundance of choices in modern life can feel overwhelming. From career paths to daily routines, we are inundated with decisions, each one vying for our attention. This phenomenon, often referred to as choice paralysis, can leave us feeling stuck, unable to move forward. Simplifying our decision-making process by aligning our choices with clear values and long-term goals can help alleviate this burden. By understanding what truly matters to us, we can filter out distractions and focus on what aligns with our principles, making decisions with clarity and confidence. The strength of choices also lies in their power to inspire and uplift others. Our choices do not exist in isolation, they ripple outward, influencing the people and communities around us. A single act of kindness can ignite a chain reaction of goodwill. Similarly, standing firm in one's convictions can inspire others to do the same. By choosing to live authentically and ethically, we lead by example, encouraging those around us to embrace their own potential for greatness. Choices are not confined to the present moment, they extend into the future, shaping the paths we will walk and the opportunities we will encounter. Choosing to invest in education, health, or relationships today lays the groundwork for a richer and more fulfilling tomorrow. These investments require foresight and patience, as the rewards are often delayed. Yet, the long-term benefits far outweigh the temporary sacrifices, demonstrating the enduring power of intentional choices. Even when mistakes are made, choices retain their strength, offering the possibility of redemption and growth. None of us are immune to error, but we are always capable of choosing how we respond. Acknowledging a mistake and taking steps to correct it is itself a powerful choice, one that demonstrates humility and a commitment to learning. In this way, even poor decisions can lead to positive outcomes when met with accountability and determination. The power of adversity, expanded keynote. Adversity, though often unwelcome, is one of life's greatest teachers. It has a way of arriving unbidden, disrupting the order we cling to and forcing us to confront challenges we might otherwise avoid. Yet, within the discomfort and struggle of adversity lies immense power, the power to shape us, refine us, and reveal strengths we never knew we possessed. Adversity, when embraced rather than feared, becomes a crucible in which character is forged, offering lessons and growth that ease and comfort cannot provide. When life is smooth, it is easy to assume we are strong and capable, but it is in the face of difficulty that our true mettle is tested. Adversity strips away pretenses and comforts, leaving us with only our inner resources to draw upon. In this process, we discover reserves of courage, determination, and adaptability that might otherwise have remained dormant. Each time we overcome a challenge, we expand our capacity to endure, strengthening the foundation upon which future success is built. Adversity also teaches us the value of perspective. Challenges, by their very nature, force us to see the world differently. They encourage us to step back, reevaluate our priorities, and consider what truly matters. In times of difficulty, we are often reminded of the things we take for granted: health, relationships, stability, and are given an opportunity to appreciate them anew. This shift in perspective not only helps us navigate the present challenge but also enriches our understanding of life as a whole. Another gift of adversity is its ability to cultivate empathy. When we experience hardship, we gain a deeper understanding of the struggles others face. Pain, in its various forms, connects us to the shared human experience, breaking down barriers of judgment and indifference. The person who has faced adversity knows the weight of suffering and, in turn, is often moved to extend kindness and support to others. In this way, adversity fosters compassion, making us not only stronger individuals but also more understanding members of our communities. Adversity is also a catalyst for growth. Just as a muscle must be strained to grow stronger, so too must we face challenges to develop our abilities and character. Each obstacle we encounter presents an opportunity to learn about ourselves, about the world, and about the skills needed to overcome similar challenges in the future. These lessons, hard-earned as they may be, become invaluable tools that we carry forward. The person who has faced difficulty emerges not only with greater strength but also with greater wisdom and confidence.